All right, trying to get a good broadcast of the moon right here from Hudson, Florida. Actually in Spring Hill. I'm just kind of testing this right now. See what kind of, basically what our Wi-Fi is going to do here. We're kind of on communal Wi-Fi, so. And the moon, if it looks a little snarky, it's because the sky is like on a conveyor belt. We just had some storms last night. And waxing gibbous moon, 2 nights from the Penumbral Eclipse Friday. Have the scope in LTS mode. If you saw where I'm located, you'd know why. I'm kind of shoehorned in a corner of the porch, or kind of precludes me kicking it back. So I'm just going to readjust it once in a while here. And there come the clouds. Well, I got a little bit of screen time with it. And flip over my camera here real quick and see how that works. Hopefully my other camera comes back. My light on. You can see me. At least you can see my light. Oh, moon's out. Flipping camera. Oh, and the moon's gone. See if it's okay. It is picking up. Thing is, by the time it comes back, I'm going to have to track it back into position. So, anybody out there watching? It says I got really low bandwidth, but here, I'm going to share this out real quick. Yeah, the internet here is not the hottest. Of course, a little closer to the house that gives me the Wi-Fi router. I got a little bit better internet here. Yeah, let me flip the camera back over to me. Yeah, Dave Dickinson here, Spring Hill, Florida, Central Florida, here at SOS Wildlife Ranch. Currently trying to do a quick test of shooting the moon through my 8-inch SCT telescope. First time I've live streamed. Oh, looks like we're gonna have the moon come up. I'm gonna flip the camera back over and taking a second or two to realign. Be quick about this. All right. All right, yep, okay, the moon's still in the field. I have to manually crank it back in. Oh, darn, I'm at the end of the hang on, it's gonna take a second. The declination arm on the scope, when it runs up to the end, you gotta manually crank it all the way back. All right, plop it back in, stand by. And the moon's a little glary. Actually, that's not too bad right there. Once it finds its focus, thing is, when the clouds are running in front of it, it keeps changing. That's not a bad view right there. And here come the clouds. Yeah, we had some storms last night. We've got a pretty good gap for the next moment or two. So I'm just going to hang there on that view. Basically, I'm running this test right now for the Penumbral Lunar Eclipse. I'm going to try to stream it from here Friday. Just a fun little thing. Penumbral's not the most awesome eclipse ever, but we'll probably see a little bit of shading. We'll probably start about 7:30 Friday night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You might be able to hear the lions roaring in the background. Listen. Actually on a rescue ranch here that she takes lions from bad situations that nobody wants and we have a lady here that owns it, has about half a dozen. So yeah, actually that's pretty good. This is a LifeCam webcam just aimed with the 42mm eyepiece up to an 8-inch SCT. This has been one of the better configurations. I like it. It's easy to get the moon acquired, to keep it centered, and even now, ELA do the tweaking because the Earth is rotating. We're not getting too bad. I don't know what kind of stream anybody's getting out there, if it looks fairly decent or really cruddy. I'll probably watch this in review later on and see what I see. Oh, thanks, Brad Timerson's watching. Yeah, we're on communal internet here, right, in this little compound, which works pretty good for day-to-day stuff, but video really taxes it at its maximum. Yeah, I can see it's hitching up there on the live feed right now. It's kind of can go. Sometimes you get a good times it kind of goes away. It's drifting a little bit. At least it's not dropping me right now. There. Give the camera a chance to get focused in. Yeah, overexposed, a little bit out of focus. This camera seems to have to catch up. I have a polarizer, is probably my best solution to kind of dim it down. Fiddle with settings, which I don't even know where the settings are in the menu on this camera. Hangout's pretty static as far as what kind of settings, and I can't really zoom with this. You're kind of fixed right on what you have there. It seems really stable right there. Now that the clouds aren't running back and forth in front. When the clouds run back and forth, yes. I'm looking at the YouTube feed right now. The YouTube feed looks much brighter than what I'm seeing on Google Plus. I'm seeing a nice, good, solid image. But when I look at it over on YouTube, it does look a little overexposed. Of course, let me kick my YouTube quality up a notch, which may make me lose the stream. I tend to watch YouTube all down in 144p, just for, yeah. There's a lag on YouTube too that I can't manually control it. Yeah, let's see. It looks so nice and sharp on Google Plus. Yeah, I lost it there. Take it down a notch here. Where's that polarizer at? I know I brought it out. Ah. Okay, it looks a little better on YouTube now that I'm looking at it in lower quality. I'll probably look back at it again in review. Probably use this rig for occultations too. It wouldn't be bad. I've never live broadcast an occultation yet. That might be kind of nifty. I think what I'm seeing on YouTube is a product of just, I usually, like I said, run YouTube at the lowest quality possible so it won't hitch on this network. Let me see if I can drop in this polarizer, and consequently the view is going to go away for a second. It's a variable polarizer, so it should dim the image down a pinch. All right, flipping back over. It's good I've done these Hangouts, but I've never been on this end of these Hangouts before. All right, moon is behind a cloud, so stand by for a moment. Maybe the lions will roar again to give us some entertainment. Lions in place. All right, moon is coming back out. I may need to recenter. Ah, there it is. Huh, that's kind of blue. My polarizer would make it that blue. Unless it's getting some kind of internal reflection or something. I really wish I could kick this back into right ascension equatorial mode. That's very strange. That gives it kind of a bluish tinge, doesn't it? Blue moon, cool. That's with the polarizer on. There's some bugaboo in the camera setting that's, yeah, the YouTube stream is behind by a few minutes. All right, polarizer on. That might be a good compromise right there. Still really bright. I have to kind of pull it out and make little quarter turns on it. Hmm. Yeah, so camera has auto exposure, auto gain. Filters may not help it. You need to manually adjust it. I know. Um, the polarizer is pretty good though for dimming the view. It in this camera that I've ever seen. Not without doing serious surgery into the hardware, which I'm not really willing to do. God, it looks so clear through the Hangout too. I think it's inching up. Yeah, because I'm looking at it on the YouTube view here. Once you get to a point where it's clear, you try to put it up on HD and see what it does, and it's probably gonna give me the crappiest view ever. Yeah, looking at it. Looks good in real person, in real time. Yeah, the filter's the best way I know to just dim it down. I like low tech. I like easy. Easy works for me, especially doing something like this. Yeah, when the clouds come through, it kind of filters it out a little bit. All right, I think I'm going to end this and give it a little bit of review, see what I think. But I think we've got to set up for Friday. Said Friday night, it's supposed to be clear here. The moon clears the peak of the house here where I'm set up on the porch. This is the best place to set up. Get a nice open porch here on the back. And it clears the peak of the house about 7:30. I'll probably start about then, and that's right about just before mid-eclipse, when really anything that's visible to see is going to happen anyway. So maybe I'll stream for about half hour, an hour. starting 7:30 p.m. Friday night. All right, I'm out.